The first time you met El Chapo and El Mayo, what was that like for you?
We crossed the border before 8 years old with a car full of drugs with my father.
Did you ever have to put some money towards some politicians so they can pass something? Were you involved in any of that kind of corruption?
Many Americans might not realize this, that we could put the blame on Mexican drug cartels, but there's plenty more American drug traffickers and distributors in the U.S. than by far than in Mexico.
What was the most difficult part about it? About going to the government, cooperating with them?
The only time I ever paid law enforcement in the United States was when they actually were.
Have you heard anything about the U.S. special forces or special operations going to battle with cartel?
What we know as a cartel is basically two families at war with each other. Two very influential and powerful families.
Whoa. To a crooked, corrupt law enforcement that was already crooked, and they knew that they can get the money off of you guys.
To what extent did Chapo's sons, go for the chance to, cooperate, for the chance to basically leave that life in the past, that they basically, kidnapped, one of the biggest drug lords in the history, who was the boss for 50 years.
Sorry to hear about your dad, man. I didn't know that part of the story. Sorry I even asked it, to be honest.
No worries.
Let me ask, can you talk about El Mayo's arrest and who you believe is involved, or maybe who you know is involved?
Many people are going to make the comments like, this guy is a actor, or whatever the case is. I think they're just so used to hearing these stories, these made up stories for so many other people, that when they have someone actually in their face, it's hard for them to believe.